Hey guys, welcome to the Vida and Vibes podcast. My name is Monica.
And I'm Stephanie.
And today, where are we?
We are at Neighbors over here. Is this Harrisburg?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We're at Neighbors and we just finished eating their delicious pizza. They have amazing cocktails and mocktails.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know him. My buddy Zavi owns this, like part owner to this. So he's cool. He used to go to the gym at Deviant with us, and so that's how we kind of knew about this place.
Nice.
And it's a nice vibe in here, right?
Yeah, I have a cousin or a step cousin that she does like salsa nights or bachata nights here.
It's on Tuesdays. Oh my gosh, Latin nights
instructor.
Tuesdays. Mm-hmm.
So I'll see whenever she's posting. Like it gets really lit here.
Yeah, but that's where we're at today, and we just grubbed. And now, your mocktail is over there. Reach for it, girl. But I'm drinking a Topo Chico.
Just my mocktail. Cheers.
Cheers. Sorry, I didn't drink from it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we are back, and Rodeo is officially over. So Rodeo recap time. I don't think we saw each other a lot, to be honest.
Just like a quick passerby, or I knew you were on the grounds, but I wasn't, anywhere near you.
At different times.
Rodeo was crazy.
Yeah.
Guys, let me tell you something.
Cosa sad.
I did not get to go see the love of my life, Carin León. You believe that?
Honestly, it was hard to believe. I thought you were gonna like
wing it and just go.
Yeah, and just say like YOLO. If I'm dying, that's okay. I'm still going.
So Friday we were together recording a podcast at the wine garden, and then that same afternoon, I started feeling a little tickle in my throat, and I told my roommate, I'm like, fuck, what if I start getting sick? She's like, tomate un Theraflu right away, go to sleep, you should be fine. Then the next day was Saturday, and I had a gig at a quinceañera. And at the quinceañera, I started feeling my throat a little bit more, so I had a mask, because I didn't want to get anyone sick. I'm like, it's probably a cold.
Yeah.
Nada grave. Tell me why. Towards the end of that night, of the quinceañera night, I lost my voice completely. I couldn't swallow. I was coughing, I was so confused at what was going on. I had a second shooter take over for me. I'm like, hey, I have to go. I was texting them on my phone because I couldn't even speak. My voice was gone. I sounded terrible. So then I went home. I went to Walgreens. Me compré all kinds of drugs and all kinds of shit just to I had to be better by Sunday. I had to be better by Sunday. I had my roommate rub Vicks all over me and me quemó los pies. I don't know if you ever heard that.
I've never heard that. No.
So I don't know if this is extra Mexican, but
pizza. Pizza. Oh, I should have said it like that.
So pones alcohol in a bowl, you light it on fire, and then you hover your feet over it. She says it works. I tried it. At that point I was trying anything
Clearly
I could.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. It did not fucking work.
So you had to miss it. Dude, you even sent me a video and was like, because I was like, you're not going, and you said you were sick, but she sent me a video, and girl, you looked like you were going through it.
So bad. 3 days in bed, not being able to swallow my own spit, not able to drink, nothing. I had to go to the urgent care to get prescribed medication.
And what they say it was?
The flu.
The flu was going around. It's still going around actually, but yeah, I had the flu a few years ago, and it took my ass out bad. I would not wish that on anybody.
And it's my first time ever experiencing the flu, because usually my mom forces me to take the flu shot. Mm-hmm. But there's one time that I didn't do it. I was just like, oh, this shit sucks.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. You literally feel like this is your last moments.
And I really felt like I was getting better, second, third day. I'm like, oh, I can.
Your fever breaks, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm going to get better.
And
but
then
then
boom,
you get it again.
Back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's the freaking worst. And you're cold and you have the chills and then you're wrapped in a in a blanket.
Gracias a Dios, whatever cough syrup the doctor gave me, it was going down so good.
He gave you that good.
And then I had these Vicks.
Oh my gosh.
That thing.
Lozenges. Did I say that right? Cough drops.
Know.
Those things.
Those
yes,
kind of cough drops.
Yeah.
They're special cough drops. So it numbed my throat. It felt so good. Wait, what in the fuck? Carin León was the best concert
He was so
ever.
good. I'm sorry to rub that in your face,
Everyone
but he was so good.
I got two or three FaceTimes, and people were like, no, Monica, you're missing it. Man, he broke records. all
Dude,
the recap videos.
He was so good.
They look so good.
I'm so sorry. I know, like, and then, well, I thought you were going to be able to see him at Bésame. You're like, it's fine at Bésame. Now, you're not going to Bésame. Unfortunately.
Another cosa sad.
Yeah, another cosa sad.
I had to seal my wristband because I have so much going on.
Which is great. A lot of work. She has a lot of work.
Yeah.
And so, like,
going to work in a quinceañera and then driving to Austin and then driving back the next day for a bridal shower I'm a part of. Like,
it's too much.
I'm too old. Too old to
Girl,
be driving around
man,
like that.
First off, I'm too old, but also I feel your pain.
But it's like that's shit I used to do. Like I used to go like Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in chinga.
And you're just like, now it's like, it's not worth
no
it.
quiero.
Yeah.
And then driving by myself even worse. Like I get sleepy in Houston traffic. Like over an hour, ando así. So, mejor, why risk it?
Yeah. It was. At least you were able to sell the ticket though. See, no.
Yeah, no,
if you weren't able to sell the ticket, would you force yourself to go?
Yeah, I was gonna force myself to go. Yeah.
Oh man, I kind of wish you didn't sell it. Just kidding.
That's money. That's serious money. So my buyer, shout out to Tony. I'm like, dámelo en cash porque lo voy a guardar. I need to like start saving my money for all these wedding activities.
Yeah.
So give it to me cash. Ya no lo veo. It doesn't exist. But besides that, how was your rodeo experience?
My rodeo experience was great. Carin, I will have to say that was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
And then Go Tejano weekend, I was a judge for the Mariachi Invitational.
Yes, you were.
So,
I didn't get to see you at all.
No. But I did get to experience some cool stuff. Emily was my plus one.
Yeah.
So she was like taking pictures and she's like, I'm your best plus one. Like, cause she'll take the videos. She'll do the pictures. So we got to do that, which it was really awesome to be on like the third side of it. So like I've competed in it. I've helped organize it. And now it's like on the judging side. So we got to do that.
Nice.
Saturday night was at the Arena Theater and then left back to the hotel, and then Go Tejano Sunday, we went to the Hideout, judge there, and after that, they take you straight to the Tejas room. I don't know if you've ever been up there, but it's like right in the one of the beginning series of the NRG Center, so like right when you go up the escalator, like on the NRG side.
Okay.
There's a back room. You go into like the hallways, past the restrooms, and there's a room with like a set of steer horns above the room, and that is a Tejas room. And you go and you check in, and they give you like your pass, because I was going to do grand entry too. So I got to sit on a fire truck in the beginning of a rodeo.
So you're like in the little...
So I'm waiting, like, and then I didn't want my arms to jiggle, so I'm like doing like the princess wave, the queen, what is it?
Yeah.
Like wave, like that. And so then after that, then they take you to the director's club. And so gratis todo. Oh my gosh, girl.
Is that where like there's like neon signs everywhere and there's like free food, free drinks?
I don't know if there's neon signs everywhere, but free food, free drinks, free ice cream bar, candy bar, free liquor bar, free food bar, free everything. And there's seats up there. And you're way up at the top, but still, it's totally worth it. And like the who's who are up there of rodeo, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But so it was a very cool experience. And then after that,
did you network? Like, did you meet people? Oh,
no, because everyone. I mean, people I knew up there, but whatever. Other than that, like everyone's eating, everyone's doing their own thing.
Okay, gotcha.
We watched the concert, and then we left because we were going to go to the Hideout. Yeah. And we had the VIP wristbands from being a judge.
Yeah.
So we were there, and of course, hung out, went out there, danced. The lines were crazy long, as far as the GA, right? And then and honestly, I didn't even stay until like 11 o'clock or 12 when they usually close it.
Yeah.
I was gone by 9:30. I was tired.
Oh, wow.
I was tired.
I'm surprised.
I know, shocking.
Because I mean, the Frontera concert was really good.
They were great too.
I was so surprised. Like they used the whole stage. They had a really good presence.
I do have a complaint though about them. Is I do not like when artists let the audience sing too much, and I felt like they did that too much. Like every song, honestly, I was like paying attention at that point. Every song they let the audience sing like multiple times in each song, and I was like, listen,
you're like, I didn't come for that.
I didn't come to hear myself sing. I want to hear y'all. Other than that, they did great. I'm not that's just a personal preference. I think too much.
Honestly, I didn't. Now that you're saying it, like maybe I can remember twice that it happened. That it was like an extended period, like a whole verse.
Yeah, kind of. Like it was too much. It was just, again, personal preference. Maybe people didn't notice, but I did, because I want to watch them. But they were great. Yeah. They used the whole stage. They got on the points of the stars of the stage and like went up. So like Yeah, they did their thing.
Yeah.
They were great, actually. So it was a good weekend. And then after that, that's the 2 weekends in, girl. And by the third week, I'm always like, dude, I'm over this shit.
Yeah.
Like, even though I brag about rodeo all the time. So I did go, I got a gig to shoot for Barrilitos.
Oh.
And so that was cool. So I went a couple times during the day. So I went for Post Malone. Didn't even stay for the concert. I was so tired because I had gotten there like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I was like, and honestly, I think I was getting kind of sick. I think
sick?
I was getting like a cold or something. I was trying to avoid it. So I think my energy wasn't there. And then I went back again that Friday for Parker McCullum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was I there?
Yeah. We took. Didn't you have shifts or no? You were just there. You came. That was the Go Tejano party.
Yeah, I had double. Wait, what?
The Go Tejano party. Were you there? You were there because you had on your cow dress. Okay,
I got there late.
Oh, okay, but I was Jesse's +1 because I'm not on the committee. So the Jesse was like had texted me and he's like, "Are you going to the Go Tejano like wrap-up party?" And I was like, "No, I didn't even know what was happening. I'm not on the committee." Remember, like. Hello, I don't know about it. And this is the second time that's happened, like the badge party. Someone had asked later, like, why didn't you go? And I was like, because I'm not on the committee. And nobody told me. Like nobody invited me as their +1. So for the wrap-up party, Jessica's like, well, you can be my +1.
It goes over everyone's heads because we're so used to already seeing you all the time.
And I still do stuff for them, which I love, like actually the golf tournament's coming up and I like told them like that I wanted to do like content for them so to have like a reel because they don't do that. So I think that's almost a go for that. Gotcha. I just want to be there and hang out and like do that stuff. But why not? I still like. I'm not on the committee, but I still like doing stuff for them. Yeah. So
I low-key wanted to do a behind the scenes of like the diner, but like, working a double shift at the diner is no joke.
Yeah. Are you cooking there, or what do you do there?
I do everything, but most of the time, if people don't know how to make like the quesadillas, I have to be like on the grill. On the grill.
On the pancake
Never
grill.
in my life worked a restaurant.
Me neither. I've never done that.
But it's a rush. I low-key think it's fun when it's busy, but when it slows down, it starts getting hot, your feet start hurting. Wanna. And then you get busy again, y andas en chinga, telling the cheese to melt faster.
Nope, not for me.
But one shift is fine. Like, you get to know different people in your committee because like there's a lot of rookies, and then there's people that you don't see because I guess they start. They pick their shifts by teams.
They do.
I didn't know that. So I'm like, no wonder I never see you because you're on.
I was on mariachi and you're on something else.
And I'm in gala. Yeah. So I'm like, oh.
And then like at leadership, when I was on leadership there, we only had to do one, and we got first pick of that. So me and Raina would always sign up for like
the beginning.
Opening day 5 a.m. and we were done for the whole rodeo as far as that went.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then of course we had our normal shift for Go Tejano weekend, but so. Other than that, I didn't go to closing day. Did you, Luke Bryan?
Luke Bryan, no.
No, I was like, Raina's like, you're not going? And I'm like, I don't give a shit about Luke Bryan. I've seen him 10 billion times. And I just want to be, you know what I did? I stayed at home and I did nothing.
Nice.
And it was great. Yeah. And I saw everyone's stories and honestly, they look lit. They look like they were having a great time. And
Luke Bryan is always a good
the
time.
concert was early. So then they stayed at the main club till closing.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, tempting. And then they were like, whiskey Latin night, and I was like, "Ooh, tempting! Should I get out of bed?" Like, huh?
Did he go?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
But like,
tempted.
everyone was lit, and I was like, "I've been at home all day,"
Yeah.
No, I stayed home, and I'm over it, and I'm glad it's over, and until next year.
It's a little exhausting. Yo dije, because I missed the whole week, I'm gonna catch up.
Correct.
I know.
Yeah,
I me cansé.
Yeah, I think I went maybe 7 or 8 times, which is honestly my usual amount.
Gotcha.
I think Raina went like 13 or 14. I don't know, she went a lot, but she always goes a lot.
Yeah.
So it was success. No, she doesn't, and she gets sick every year too. She got sick. She did that first week. I think she got sick.
Was it?
She still went, but she did like I don't remember. I don't know how she does it. To be honest,
that's probably the reason you guys are sick.
Yeah,
it wasn't me.
No, you and Raina kind of got sick at the same time, but she didn't get the flu. No, she just got her usual
and
like cold or something.
I got it. Like honest to
God.
God.
I got worried because we had done the Michelawa or whatever it was called, that review with Jesse, and we all drank out of each other's, the straws because we don't care about cooties like that. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna get sick
right away. I was like, wait. FYI, I have a tickle in my throat. I hope you don't have it too.
I was worried.
Que vergüenza.
And that's why when Jesse did when we did that, I forgot what it's called, but that review that he did from that baby, whatever barbecue place.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You want to try the corn dog?" Like, I didn't bite it at the end where he did. I bit it on the side. And he's like, "You don't want my cooties?" I was like, "No. Did you not see everyone freaking got sick? Like, no, I'm gonna bite this on the side, and you can deal
it's flu season.
with that.
Don't get caught up.
But yeah, so overall, I would give the rodeo 10 out of 10 this year. I liked the lineup. I had a great time when I went. Glad it's over. You know. Yeah. I really didn't get to see you as much as we thought, but we were giving out our stickers and people were taking pictures. Our friends are the coolest supporters, to be honest. But yeah,
I know. And then everyone, because I didn't see you all last week and we didn't get a podcast out, people are complaining to me saying
where's the podcast?
We're ruining their schedule, their routine, because apparently
we missed 1 week.
1 week, and people are like, when is my next podcast? Because
yeah, I think Norma was like, "Hey, so I need to make cheladas candy. Like, is there another podcast out? Because I need to that's what I do." And I'm like, no, we don't. She's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because we're busy."
I know.
It was just a busy week for us, just doing all kinds of things. But we did see each other. We need to document, we did see each other during the week, technically, on Tuesday.
Did we?
Yeah, at Plaza.
Oh, yeah.
But
we were busy doing
we were busy
stuff.
working. That was our actual work. But yeah, and then I see you're wearing Astros stuff. I'm wearing U of H stuff today because they have a game. But yesterday was opening day.
Woo! And guess who won? 3-0.
It was awesome. It was fun. I was late to the game because I got asked to do a food review.
Oh, tell me about that.
So it was for Tacos El Pariente.
El Valiente?
Pariente. El Pariente.
Okay.
And it was deep in Tomball. It was way out there off of 99 and Kirkendall.
Okay.
So it was about maybe a 45-minute drive. I took Hardy and stuff the fastest way to get there.
Yeah.
But it was delicious.
Okay.
I would say
wait, how did they reach out to you? What happened?
So I think you're part of that Houston creative group chat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was in there. And I don't really read stuff all the time.
Oh, I think I muted.
Oh, I think they're muted too, but I'll open it. I hate notifications in Instagram.
Gotcha.
So a girl in there, I think she's a foodie too, wrote in there saying that, hey, there's this taco spot opening and they're looking for influencers and they can pay this amount. Nice. If you're interested, let me know. And I'm not a foodie influencer or reviewer. I just liked the comment. I don't know. I just liked it. And went on my merry way. And then later on, she sends me a message. And she's like, hey, I saw you liked the comment. Are you interested in doing it? And I was like, oh, okay. So it was supposed to be on the 20th last week. They moved it to the 27th. And I was like, oh, I have opening day. But it was early enough to where I should be okay. Yeah. So it's delicious. I'll be posting that video tomorrow at 10 a.m. because it's very specific, kind of thing. And good tacos, they're stuff them with guacamole, they have quesadillas. They have chilaquiles there, which is really good. And they were delicious. And my favorite ones were the poblano chilaquiles.
Okay.
Bomb. So good. So that'll be coming out. But so I had to do that. And then I finished at 3 o'clock, which the game started at 3:15.
Yeah.
So then I had to rush back. But it was crazy because I'm not a foodie in the foodie influencer world. When I showed up, I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't know how many people were going to be there. I walked in, there was me and then 2 other people, foodie influencers, that I had to assume, and they knew each other. And so I sat at a table by myself.
What?
And they said, because I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know if it was going to be a whole room full of people or not. It wasn't. So I'm at one table by myself. I have my Osmo,
So you're just doing your review.
I'm just here yourself. And I'm texting on my phone, just trying to I don't know, kill time. And then, so they're chit-chatting. Another influencer walks in. They say hey to them. They knew each other. A fourth one walks in. They all know each other. And I'm like, contrary to popular belief, as social as I am, I'm shy when it comes to going into places and I don't know anybody or I don't have somebody with me as a buffer. And so I was like, dang, I look kind of like a loser. I don't know. You know what I mean? I was just shy.
It was high
so I was
school
damn, what do I do? So I'm just there. That was it. There was just 5 of us in there.
Okay.
And so the marketing person gets in there. They let us go into the back. They're like, hey, the guy's cooking the meat. Y'all want to get content of that.
Nice.
So we all got up. And then I just introduced myself. I was like, hi, I think we're here for the same thing. Like, you know, I'm Stephanie. Nice to meet you. And they were real nice. We got all our content shots in the back of the kitchen, came back out. I went back to my table and they went back to theirs. And they were like, hey, do you want to come sit with us?
My poor little, I feel so, I remember that cosa. I feel like I wanted to be there to rescue you.
Thank you. Because I was like texting. I was like, I'm so awkward right now. But they're like, hey, do you want to come sit with us? Like, so that you don't have to sit by yourself. And I was like, okay, like, sure. And then they were so freaking nice. Oh my gosh, loved them. They were so sweet. We all got our content. They brought all the stuff to the table, and we're all just like here with our lights and our cameras, or they use phones, whatever. And yeah, whole spread, girl. I was so full. They were so awesome. I got them on Instagram. Dude, they were cool. So I'm like so glad that I like toughened up and like got brave and was like, hi, I'm Stephanie, you know,
out of your comfort zone,
dude. But I don't like those. I called my mom after and I was like, yeah, mom,
I'm never doing this again.
I just get put in those positions, and you would think, because I feel like I'm complete opposite of that, but we all have our stuff, so it was good. Yeah, then I rushed to the game. I got there maybe like 45 minutes late, which isn't that bad. And then ran into everyone and their mamas, ran into people I did not want to run into, or I don't want to say not want to run into, but people that you're like, of this entire freaking stadium, I run into you and I run into you. Or,
same, girl.
So,
same.
And then I ran into Emily, and I was like, hey, girl. And then we ended up right there by like center field, and then you showed up, and Reina and Santi and Joe and Norma. So the whole crew showed up. Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, so originally I didn't buy a ticket. So I was like, are you guys going? I don't know if I'm going. But then I had a girlfriend that I was supposed to have lunch with. And she's like, hey, I have a friend that's having a block party in front of the stadium. Like, do you want to come with me? I was like, yeah, why not? So we went, and I'm like, would you want to go inside the stadium? Because, like, all of my friends are in there. She's like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. So that's when I got the standing room tickets. So we pre-gamed, ate tacos at the block party for an attorney that I can't remember his name right now. I think it's Joe. I'll remember it later. But I tagged him on the video. So he had a block party because I guess his law firm is taking over an old building. They're making it pretty. So then we walked to the stadium. I started walking around, ran into Reina, ran into Emily, ran into you, ran into Santi. Like, I was literally about to call Joanna, and she was like right in front of me with her phone. So like, we got our food, we got our drinks. Those El Tiempo lines were crazy.
Crazy. That whole El Tiempo area with the hornitos and stuff, that was wild. It was packed. But it was fun, and we won. And then it was raining, and so I was walking with Doris and Reina, and we were gonna walk to Little Woodrow's. And you can hear that people next to us is a chair. But we'll see how noise canceling these are. But so we were walking in the rain because it's already raining.
Yeah.
To Little Woodrow's. So can you take those into the stadium? Because one time I tried for like a Game 1 series, and they're like, you can't bring that in. I had to walk back to my car. This was like, the last time they won, but it was only Game 1. Yeah. But anyways, they did. So that's when like kind of like PTSD.
My umbrella was tiny because it's like my lawn chair umbrella. Oh, it's the only one I could find, and
I don't know. But now I'm like all worried about carrying one because I don't want to have to walk to the car. But besides the point, went to Woodrow's. We were under this like poncho that we kind of ripped apart. It was like a plastic one. Oh yeah. And then a buddy of mine came over, and he's like, "I'm not gonna wait in this line." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to wait in this line either." And asked where he parked. And he was parked over there by me. Yeah. And I was like, oh, good. Like, I'll just walk back with you because I'm
not in the mood to be getting wet.
I don't need to be here. Like, just go home, Stephanie. Just go home.
Everyone flocked to Woodrow's. That line was crazy. People were jumping over the fence.
I saw that too.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Two guys fell on their ass and then like just walked it off because they got inside. Yeah. So that line was a little too long for my taste. We ended up going to our friend's bar, Texas Tailgate. And,
I know I had FOMO when I saw you there.
So we were there hanging out, having our little drinks, and I went home. Oh, no, I didn't. I went to Mice. I'm a liar. I went to Mice because I was a little hungry.
How was it? I love Mice. I haven't gone in a while. But so, yeah, overall, a really good day.
I love running into people. I think it's so
I do
funny.
too, though. It's like, man, I also ran into people, though, that I was like really glad to see. I ran into a friend's brother-in-law. Hadn't seen him in like 10 plus years. He's like, Steph, the last time I saw you, you had black hair. Like, that's how long it had been. Damn. And it's crazy because I'm like, it's been that long. So I was like, hey, see you in another 10 years, you know. Ran into an old coworker too when I used to work at a place downtown. Yeah. And he was like, oh my God, like I haven't seen you in forever. So like, it's cool to see people that you haven't seen in a while. Yes. But it's like the odds of seeing people. Always. You know, it's just, you never know who you're going to run into. And if you're trying to avoid someone, doesn't matter. The universe will say like, here they are.
We're all fam.
Yeah. In the stadium, we all fam. But yeah, so overall, it was good, and I'm excited for this baseball season. You know, we're at Daikin now and not Minute Maid. They replaced the oranges in the train with baseballs.
Did you see that? They had done interviews asking people, like, what do you think they're going to have in the train now? People were talking about, ice cubes,
snowballs. Some people got it right with the baseballs, but they were like ACs.
AC units. That would have been so funny.
But yeah, so it was good.
I mean, walking in was kind of like bittersweet. Because, you know, we grew up with it being the juice box. Yeah. We see oranges everywhere. And, like, seeing the train different was weird. Yeah. Seeing the sign up is weird.
Yeah. Because it didn't stay. How long did it stay Enron?
I don't know.
I don't know. But
not in my lifetime.
After the whole Enron thing, people were just, like, not associated. It became Minute Maid, and it's been Minute Maid ever since. So, yeah. We'll just have to get used to saying Daikin. It's fine. It's like Santi put on his, like, yeah, it's called Daikin now. He's like, but this is just home. You know, like, he loves baseball.
It's where the Astros play.
Yeah, so it's all good. Whatever it's called, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, like, we had mentioned earlier, we hadn't seen each other in a while for Rodeo, but we did see each other this week.
Yes.
And it's a work win for both of us. Yes. So shout out to that. I don't know if you want to talk about that a little bit.
So this Sunday, I'm going to be shooting for a fashion show in Plaza Americas. So I haven't been to that mall, I don't think ever. Someone had told me that it kind of resembles a flea market.
It is. I think it's kind of supposed to be. Yeah. Like a kind of, you know, those little hallways that we went to that one time?
Yeah. Well, there's like the little mercados inside. So I did see that. So apparently Plaza Americas is known for being the Quinceañera mall because there's so many like quince and bridal stores. So I had teamed up with a dress shop in regards to shooting photo and then having an expo table where I'm just like sharing my photo information. Mm-hmm. And then I reached out to two other vendors that are also going to be part of the fashion show. So I'm going to also shoot their content. Yay! So that's going to be fun, you know, collabing with these different shops.
And you clearly already do quinceañera photos.
So hopefully it's a win-win for everyone, you know?
And then shout out to Momo on the referral because that first dress shop that she was going to shoot for and go talk, I guess mentioned to you that they needed social media help. Yeah. And so they did. But Momo's like, you want to come pitch yourself kind of basically. And yeah, it worked out. And so now they're a new client of mine. And I will be there on Sunday with Momo at the expo. So I can do reels for them and stuff like that. They're already going to have the quince models with the dresses and their hair done. So, I'll start doing that. And I'm excited for that. Yeah. So that's cool. So
that's a win for the week.
It's a win for both of us. But, yeah, girl. So now we have to start poaching all the dress stores, all the quince dress stores.
Because it's like all of these quince shops have been in business for like 10 plus years. Like they're designers.
Beautiful dresses. Oh my gosh. I was saying like, we didn't have the cool dresses like that. I mean, I know there's an age gap between us.
You're so funny.
It's just a big deal for me. But back in my quinceañera days, in my era, we didn't have colored dresses. And the dama dresses were not short. Our dresses were white, and maybe you had a speckle of your color in it. So, like, my dress was white quince dress, and actually mine was cool. Mine was a two-piece. Not that you could tell, but it was like that. Yeah. And then my dama, like, my color theme was, like, a light sky blue. Mm-hmm. And so my dama dresses were blue. They got them on Harwin. I still remember what they wore, but they were, like, satin, and they were all the way down to the floor.
Nice. Kind of like bridesmaids.
Kind of, but they didn't look like brides. But, you know, but yes, like, long to the floor. And then my quince dress also had little specks of, like, white crystal. Blue crystals on it to match. But it was, like, it was still very much very white dress. Yeah. And so same thing. My friend had a lavender one. Our dresses were to the floor lavender. She had, I think, maybe lavender, like, little tiny flowers on her white dress.
The trend was white dresses. Mm-hmm. And then for me, so I wanted a blue dress. That's when, you know, the color dresses started coming out, but they're like light colors.
They were light colors,
like
right?
Baby blue and baby pink. My mom didn't let me get blue. She forced me to get pink, and then we settled on.
Which is crazy because you love pink now.
Yeah, now I love pink because I didn't love pink when I was younger. Yeah. And then I had one of her friends that like es costurera, she made my dress. So we got the measurements, online because ella estaba en Monterrey and I was obviously here. So my torso on my corset was a little short, but it's okay. Like it's kind of funny, like when I had to wear jeans for my surprise dance. But anyways, so I had a light color dress, and then like the generation like right after me, as soon as I had my quinceañera, that's when the zebra print on the quinceañera dresses
I was
were
just about
popular.
to bring that out because I was still playing in mariachi then, so I got to like see the changing.
Like
and what specifically is in my mind is going to a quinceañera and seeing zebra print, and I was like, what?
Like, and those were like our bed covers. Like our cobijas were zebra print. Like the zebra print was everywhere. So it's like bright yellow or dark purple and then zebra.
Yeah, or they'd have like the zebra print and then like hot pink on it or something like that. Oh my gosh. And then the dama dresses then too started getting short, like the short dress. And I was like, what is happening? Yeah. I was going to these gigs and I was like, kind of like, oh, look at these little ratchet 15 years old, because I'm more grew up in the traditional way. Yeah.
And then now the dresses are getting longer.
They're like
getting
going
more extravagant. Like maybe a few years ago, girls started wearing black dresses. And it's like, as long as your dress is on theme, go for it. Like some people don't like the long tails on the dresses. I think it looks magical and fairy tale.
I feel like that would, I think it looks beautiful, but like to party in, do they clip up like the
some
wedding
do,
dresses
some
do?
don't.
Oh, okay.
Some do.
They're
some
beautiful
don't,
though.
sure.
You go into those Plaza America stores and like, I wish I was 15 again because I know some of the dresses have like the mariachi style on it, and like, dude, that would have been me with the botonadura like down the side,
or like that black
or like in the middle.
One we saw.
Ugh, like,
so nice.
I wish that was a thing because
watch the next video. We're gonna be trying on quinceañera dresses.
Dude, oh my gosh, I don't know. Will I fit? Will we fit? Yeah. I feel like we're pretty tall too. I also never see really tall quinceañeras now that I think about it. I mean, I know that they're 15 and it's different, but like we're very tall for some Mexican girls. But okay, we're gonna try some on. We'll turn them into reels and be like, I don't know. But yeah, that's exciting. So we have that on Sunday, and more to come with that, I'm sure. But I'm excited.
So now we're gonna rewind a step. You know how we were talking about Carin León?
Oh yeah.
So guess who he's partnering up with for a song? As soon as like they announced it, everyone started tagging me.
Yeah,
everyone
they announced it on a Wednesday.
So Carin León and Kojo duo.
Have you heard the song already?
No,
it's out.
When?
It came out yesterday at 11 o'clock because it's midnight. But like, yeah, girl, it's been out.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, so I heard it. It's good. So I'll just touch on it. Like, I think it's really good. I think it's great, but it took a few times to grow on me. Like, it's not a bad song. It's not. Okay. It's just I was like, okay. Like, I just trying to get the feel of it because it is hard to like do like a combo of English and Spanish. Okay. So, but it is good. Like now that I'm like listening to it in the car, like when I'm not paying attention. Now it's like
growing on you.
It's growing on me. So, but it's good. They both have great voices. I love their explanation of like more so that Cody Johnson saying like he was in a Mexican restaurant in his hometown, I think, right? Like or something like that. Anyways, he was in a Mexican restaurant.
I think he was in Mexico City in a restaurant.
Oh, was he? Anyways,
I think so.
Either way, he heard something and he was like, "Who is that?" Found out who it was, and then reached out, and then they wrote a song together. And here it is, like, what is it called? Hurts like no.
She hurts like
she hurts like tequila. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like those fusions and the mashups. Yeah. I love that Carin León like knows no boundaries.
I think I think he can do a lot of stuff.
He went from regional to norteño, and then he was in that Camilo song.
Oh yeah,
I love it so much.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one. I love Camilo anyway.
English. He's just everything.
Yeah,
I love him so much.
Hopefully, if he comes to concert, which I know you're not going to see him for Bésame, but if he comes to concert, we'll go. I'll go.
Low
with
key,
you
like anda in Europa, his tours are everywhere. Like
you're like, let's go.
What if I just like book a flight?
Also, I'm still waiting for Julián. Julián.
Oh, Alvarez.
To come to Dallas.
Yeah.
Can't go to that because you couldn't either because it's the day of the quinceañera of my cousin's daughters. And Momo was shooting that. Yes, I'm like, yay. So like, I love that I was saying, I love that we were referring each other. So it's literally that night. And then we go to the river the next day.
Yeah.
So, which I'm looking forward to as well. But
That's
yeah.
gonna be fun.
Yeah. Carin is great. I'm still jamming his album. I remember I was saying like I didn't care for it that much. I think I did. You're like, what? I love it.
How dare you?
I know I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest.
No,
he's great.
He grows on you too. The one that's flopping is
Your other boo.
Bro.
He's trying to come back. I didn't hate his, what is it, Amigos song? The one he just came out and he's like been pushing the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Isn't it called that? Amigos? Yeah. I like it. It's not bad. They're pushing the shit out of it.
He's trying so hard. I feel like I don't want to sound like people talking about, oh, I like the old Kanye, but I like the old.
I miss the Maria Cheño.
Yes, the
version.
Yes. Everything before Belinda and right after Belinda and during Casu.
He was on. Yeah. Well, Casu came out with that song, and it's like not even like a hating song against. It's not a hating song. No, period. It's a warning song for Angela, saying like, hey, the way you got him is the way he gonna leave you, so she's just like warning her in a sense, but talking shit at the same time.
And Belinda commented on her
she
post.
Did. Belinda's so messy. Oh my gosh, she's such a little messy biatch, but
I love that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, so
girl.
Although she's had her run in with the
for sure
with the home wrecking stuff or whatever you want to call it, but. So I don't know. I've never been one to listen to Casu ever, so I don't know her music, but I've kept up with the tea. So.
Yeah. Just because she, walked into the Mexican world.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I still have love for Cristian Nodal, whether he decides to not be, jamming anymore. That's up to him.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah. Any other wins that you have for the week coming up?
No specific wins, but I am putting myself out there. If you would like to collab on something event related, I would love to offer my services. I'm trying to do like more extravagant work, more work that I haven't done before.
So what would that, like, give me an example of what?
So there are like makeup artists that want to try like different looks, or like dress designers that have like brand new dresses that they want to exhibit, or like wedding event coordinators and decorators that like want to do something crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm down for it. Lights, florals, whatever it is. I just want something extravagant. I don't know if you saw that there was like a quinceañera recently that went super viral.
No, I don't think so.
She had like it was at the Sun Saucy. She had crazy florals.
Oh, it was here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was the quinceañera that like her dad had no budget.
Oh, you're going to have to send it to me because...
Oh my gosh. It's all over my For You page on all of my pages. But it was beautiful. They rolled out carpets. It was pink carpets, florals everywhere. I think she had a little McDonald's there. She had a activation, the photo booths where you're like moving and doing stuff. She had everything. She had the best photographer, best videographers, like content creator, coordinator, everything. Like she had it all, and it was gorgeous. So it's like things like that I would like to step into.
That's cool. I love collabing. Just sometimes offering your services for free or something like that. Like you get it comes back to you for doing that. Like for example, I did the LaPorte Chamber banquet a while back, and they kind of traded me for a couple, and I know them too. So like, hey, can we use your photo booth for the event and trade you for like 2 seats, right? Which is cool because I kind of wanted to go, but I hadn't bought them.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and then people used it, and of course whatever. And then I just got
a referral.
Girl, nice. An 8-hour photo booth rental. 8 hours, like. Dude, that's all because they used it at my at that LaPorte thing. And I was like, dang, that's so cool. Like, and I wasn't doing it in hopes to get something out of it, but it did. And I'm like, see, and that's why you do nice things, because it'll, like, you're not expecting anything, but if it does, that's great. Collabing too is always fun. Yeah. Because
my next collab is gonna be with one of my friends in his venue. No set date as of right now. I'm thinking. Remember the photography class we were talking about? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be either late April, early May, and I'm trying to secure the location. Hopefully it works out, because I know if I do a rental, I have a feeling I'm gonna go over time.
Do you know what? There's a room back here. We'll talk about that later. Okay, but because they do like the Pilates thing, and I think it belongs to neighbors in a sense, or maybe it's like a communal. We'll find out. I know we shouldn't be talking about it on here, but that remind me because there's a room back here, like, because, there's a hallway at the back.
Yeah.
And they did, like, the Perreo Pilates or
Oh,
whatever.
was
That was here. I think your salsa friend, the one that does here, has done classes in the back.
Gotcha.
So maybe ask her about it, because I don't know how the rental is or not or whatever. But, like, that, honestly, that'd probably be a really good spot. We'll figure that out after this, to be honest. But, yeah. I'm excited. Now that rodeo's over, I did tell myself, okay, girl, time to hustle and bustle. And now I've got 2 clients in the last week, new clients. Yeah. So, which was the Quince one, and then another, like, restaurant that I'm doing, like, video content for. So not running their social media, but just providing videos a month. They turned off the light back here, which is fine. I think the ambiance. They're changing the ambiance here. But yeah, so I think as long as we keep the
ambiance.
I know we're laughing because they're setting the mood. But I mean, stay motivated. We'll keep each other accountable.
Yes.
Stuff like that. I need to take you to how it works.
Girl, I was just going to touch on that too. Like, I don't know where my motivation went during rodeo season.
Lack thereof. I always, like, cut myself slack because we walk so much there that, like, I don't gain weight there but I did eat a lot. I ate a lot with Jesse. I haven't gone back to Hot Works, and I told myself I was going to go back this week, and I didn't because I just got busy, to be honest, and, like, not finding excuses, but I did kind of find excuses. I was like, okay, we'll just wait for one more week. So for sure, starting Monday, I'll be back at Hot Works. And I had told Momo, thank you for the referral. Like, I was going to, like, take her to dinner or buy her, like, this purse thing that she liked. She's like, take me to Hot Works and then Smoothie King after. And I was like, say less.
A cheap date.
So, yeah. So we'll go to Hot Works. And then I was trying to go 2 weeks, because we can go during the day, which is really cool. Yeah. Emily does Hot Works too, and I think that's another reason why I hadn't been going, is because I was, like, waiting for her after work. But then, like, so I have to wait for her after work, which is totally fine. But then things came up where I'm like, oh shit, sorry, Emily, I can't even go now after work. So, but I think what I want to do is I want to start running during the day.
Okay.
Like, and then go with Emily to Hot Works in the evening. I mean, not that we have to do that for you, but I want to kind of do 2-a-days. Like, get up early, girl, go run.
Have you considered doing the, like, 75 hard or the 75
yes,
soft?
actually, the 70, I've considered it, and I kind of want to. And I was like, damn.
I think I would do the soft version.
I know, I've heard of the soft version, but then I'm also like, well, let's look into it. Maybe we can do it together.
Yeah, we'll look into it. Okay. So I did reach out to my trainer, and I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry I went MIA for a little bit.
You did, didn't you? I was like, I haven't seen Momo I think go to
not posted at all. No, so I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, okay, like, starting April, we're going 2 times a week. I'm going 2 times with you and then 3 times by myself. Like, everything I missed out on, I need to gain back. Yeah. Like, my protein intake, my creatine, everything. Like, I know first week of going back to working out, we're going to be sore.
It's going to suck. And then real quick, did I touch on that already? My Botox?
That you did it?
Yeah, I did. Okay, I couldn't remember. And I was like, I'm loving the results. Let me just put it out there. You can't even tell. And nobody notices. No, my mom's just like, wow, you look younger. Like, she was like, she told me that in my video. She's like, wow, your makeup looks so good. Like, you look younger. I don't know if I actually look younger, but I did say that my makeup looks really nice. Yeah. And then I started doing the trick.
You don't have to worry about the creases.
No. And I started doing that makeup trick because Momo's face always looks so, like, flawlessly, like, airbrushed on, like, just very nice on her skin. And I was like, what are you doing? And I heard her explaining it to a girl who also, during rodeo, I think, right? Yeah. Who also complimented her on her skin. And I heard it, but then it was during the food review with Jesse, so I didn't pay much attention. And then I hit you back up, and I was like, what did you do? I was like, what did you tell that girl? So yeah, real quick, she says, once you prep your face with all the stuff, put on your cream makeup, so your foundation, your concealer, or whatever you use, creamy, then put the setting spray all over your face, let that dry, fan them dry, and then put your powders on, which you bake and do your usual stuff, and then do your normal stuff, and then spray again. Game changer. I'm not kidding. Game changer on my makeup. Like, and I didn't even change my makeup. I still use the same, like, CVS Walgreens. Yeah, same. I don't use expensive makeup. It's great. Also, Momo got her eyebrows laminated, which they look amazing. To be honest, I don't have enough eyebrows for that. Mine are real thin up front. I do fill mine in, but, like, I'm gonna look ridiculous if they try laminating mine. No, yours looks so good, though. Thank you.
So there was a girl that was posting that she needed models during the day, and obviously I'm free during the day, so why not? Like, I had gotten my nails also done. Cute. I've never ever tried doing builder gel until.
So I have some at home. Like,
builder gel.
Is it good?
Girl,
I heard great things about it.
2 hours. like
to build?
prep and do. Yeah, so it's a good service just because I have really thin nails. So
Okay.
I've been loving it so far. So
They look gorgeous.
no, and I love it.
Yeah.
My nails used to bend on stuff.
Oh,
And it
you
would
have just
hurt.
thin nails.
Yeah, and then you have acrylics on. You slap them off. You yank them off. Your nails get thinner, or you go to like regular chinitas and they'll like drill them down a little bit more.
And then it like hurts
Duele,
too.
güey.
Yes.
Ya me estaba doliendo lavarme el pelo. So whenever this opportunity came up to be a nail model, I was just like, yeah, take me.
Nice.
So then another girl was saying, hey, I need a model for wax and for brow lamination. I'm like, oh, I've never done brow lamination. Let's try it.
Dude, they look so good.
Nice.
And it's funny because she had told me she had gotten that done and I had totally forgot. So at the game yesterday, she had her hat on, like she just had a cap on and your makeup done and stuff. And I was like, Momo, you look different. But like but a good different. Like what'd you do? Did you make yourself more blonde? Because I know she'll like
everyone
prep her
kept talking
hair.
about my hair. I'm like, girl, do you see these roots?
Well, you had a hat on, right? So I was just like, did you go more blonde? Like, what did you do? You look different. And then it clicked, and it was the brows. And I was like, but it looked good, but it honestly changed your look in and it looked really nice. And I couldn't figure. Anyways, they look great.
Thank you.
So keep doing that. I think it looks really nice.
Let me go
You have like perfectly straight brows.
Like she went in like I did it. It's like a perm solution, and then she dyes it.
I was about to say she dyed it, right? Okay.
Yeah, she dyed it.
Dude, they look so good.
And I'm like, okay, that's a bet. You know, new services, why not? Like, you know, you win, I win, we both win.
What does she charge for something like that?
I don't know. So she's a licensed esthetician, but she hasn't worked anywhere because she was, mommy duties.
Mm-hmm.
Now she has a suite and she's practicing all month. So if you need something waxed, upper body,
okay,
or you need brow lamination, she's doing that, or makeup. She does a little bit of everything. So she's practicing for the whole month, and then then she'll start.
Told me,
her
I would have had her do my
clients.
underarms.
Yeah,
like I got laser done years ago on my underarms, and it was like, baby bald under there, but like it does come back.
Yeah,
like but not as much. Like there's like nothing compared to what I had, but like but I just shaved my underarms, so TMI. I mean, who cares? Whatever. But I'll let it grow out a little bit, and she can practice my underarms.
Yeah. Is it getting darker?
It is getting dark.
Rain,
it's about to pour. But yeah, any other last minute stuff? Any closing remarks?
No closing remarks.
Well,
only that you can't see me.
Oh, is it that dark? That's
so
okay.
Dark, yeah.
The stuff's on Spotify and Amazon Music and what was it? Apple Podcasts. Anyways, but yes, thank you for joining us on the Vida and Vibes podcast. Again, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Monica.
And we will catch y'all on the flip side.
Bye.
Bye.